Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Let's go. 10-2 start. 58, come on. Back up. Bang, bang. Back 3. 218, chop. Go. 5.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried to put Kidder inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit on second down. Shaheen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on third down. Taylor. This is Bell on the dump off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
60 Pittsburgh. Right.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Singletary. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They cannot block us.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
55, Mike 55. Eat. General West.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here goes set. 60 yards. Watch the slant. Hey, Delta.
Throwing on third and long. Tanner into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here to play. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Quick 6, baby. Let's get
He's
this.
going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive. Starts the game with a pick here.
But we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked him, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Okay, he needs to start heeding their advice. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Check.
Mixon will try the right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go. Go. Here we go. All right. Check 9.
First here in this opening quarter.
Just one sentence for that one.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Got to be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Got it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Here we go.
Okay.
60 out.
I was going to go draft. The pride's better, right?
Yeah, you know something? You're right. That's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, the draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
The last run got free. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's the first cover for the line. And all is going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Well, run here with Singletary. Pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes and the passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
7 yards there and a first down.
Come on, set. 50, plant. 58, come on. Hey. Right. 5.
First down. This one into the hands of Burton. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. On the ground with Singletary. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Let's go. 18 Gators. Protein spill. Hey, Roy.
Back to the ground. This time to go. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December in November, they would be a wild card. And the ball comes out.
Well, that ball was not full, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
49. Sweet. Oh, yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get up near the 45, a spot at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then you brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The completion is tied in, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, was able to make the short catch, and put it down to run.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Check three.
Will run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Check 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bissett. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mike's 50.
Round of 7 on 4th down. And able to find Kirk complete. 11 yards there and a line first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, Bissett. This is running back Nixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a line first down. He is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Check 50.
They'll try to run for it, 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a great fight.
Here's a run with Nixon. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Not touchdown, baby. Keep going.
Joe Nixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and they converted a second time for 6 points.
There we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
On the set. Look against the mic. Stay with your man. Right up.
Pressure too strong. Down he goes.
just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really poor.
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end, maybe a back, someone to help the season, because right now,
he rifles one that's intercepted. The shot takes it over the field. He's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's the set. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Well, they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now the set. And this is caught by Watkins. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really try to move him a little bit to the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and boot to the sideline and make a catch.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, this set. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took it out of their hands, having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a little easier. You see it, you call it.
There you run with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. Allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's get there.
From the gun, Tanner. It's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check 24, check 24. What? Patrick.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off about the 31. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
61, matchbox white. Ready?
Throwing down for the stand. Leading the pressure right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first. Buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Okay, ready?
Go 50 inch the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Hey!
On second down now, Singletary. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz? A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try and run for it down. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. And all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense. So you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. One with Singletary, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Hurry!
They'll try to run it in the goal. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point attempt here still to come. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Set. Go to base. Mike. Echo. 49 to Mike. Watch 49. Time to go.
First and 10, Bissett. A battlefield here, and this will be caught. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Gotta get the point.
Get on the point. 7 of 10 here in this first half. He's got first and 10. That's going to be caught by Clark. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm here all day. 49 to my left.
Once more, it's Boussard. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Got it. 49. Mike's 49.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal.
I got him.
Mike's 50. So we got man.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike, check Mike 50. Come on.
We're set again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Sammy Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Let's go. Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is the defensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill.
Again, it's Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Switch. Sponge. No. Kill. Undercrush.
On 3rd down. Fields. Well, he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, pumping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum.
Things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Go.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
To throw on 3rd down. Turner. He's going to go deep. Let's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football. But this game's still
in a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch his flat. Check the backer. Alert 3. Check.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mixon with a first down pass. Taken down at the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage, another nice 20.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Coleman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to just get on the board last time, but still, work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease and they can run through it.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Come on, baby.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Championships, baby. Kill, kill, kill. Save. Put up.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I know you felt that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Mixon. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Mike 50, huh? 3 bucks.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Joker. Tight dog.
On 2nd down now, it's Fields. And he's got it across midfield. just a couple. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Going on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in. But it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Second down. Single tackle. And we're working across midfield inside the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Mike, 58, right there. Blue down, blue down.
Look at me. Let's go.
First down carry by Brown. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you've got to key in on Bell. Make him the focal point to stop him. They're going to do that.
And he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
14 yards into Chicago, first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield, play a deeper route, and then breaks it out, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Hey, Charlie.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, dude. Now.
Check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
Get it.
They'll go again with Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Operating for the gun. Tanner. Escaping the pressure right. He's consecutive gains of 1, 2, now 3 yards. Brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Tanner. He completes it to Hunter. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Slam. Check 43. Check 3. Hey, switch gears. Deuce. Wait. Begin.
Here's the shot. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. First down, Mixon. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down. 1890. I'm on. 2 times.
On second down, it's Coleman. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Bang, 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 bang.
On 3rd down, Mixon. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from not only his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all. As he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Come on, set.
At the line,
And
prepping
Alpha,
for their next
8,
drive,
read.
the Bears offense.
I'm coming after you.
Mike 7. Mike 7. Check tight, check tight. Check tight. Mike 7. Mike 7. I'm coming for you.
Ready?
On 1st and 10. Tanner. Caught here by Bell. Call it a gain of 3.
Ready,
And
ready.
they'll bring up 2nd
30
down.
base.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Bell. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size,
50,
this
play.
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, you're going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
Ready?
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Shoot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch them and see what's going on. And maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive the coach crazy.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check it out, Reed.
They toss to Mixon. He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 45-yard punt for their on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to like a good golfer can check one out.
And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate that it was just incomplete. Intercepted.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They'll run on 1st down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Jack Thompson on the tackle that time.
Single.
To throw on 2nd down. Tanner, and that's incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team.
He's taken down. Critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Tanner, he's going to wind up in there. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. Mixon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to throw the ball at this rate.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Coleman on 1st down. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Here we go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Tie it right.
Now again, right side. It's Fields. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Fields. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Kill.
On 3rd down, Mixon. Takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. But on the other the argument, I get it on the other side, is, hey, do something about it. Stop it.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Keep playing hard.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Big trip.
Once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, we need that." He was waving the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Tanner. Goes to the right side here. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because